Hello everyone, and welcome to English Stories Hub. In the heart of the mountains, tucked behind a vast forest in a valley called Borjar, lived a pack of wolves. As spring approached, the snow on the peaks began to melt slowly. One of the female wolves was pregnant. For days the pack stayed close, ceasing their hunts to wait for the arrival of the new life. One night, a fierce storm struck the mountain. The wind shook the trees and made the very stones tremble. In the heart of that terrifying night, the mother wolf gave birth to 4 cubs. The 4th cub arrived just as a massive bolt of lightning cracked across the sky, illuminating the entire valley. The 1st cub was weak, the 2nd lay still, the 3rd did not move, but the 4th cub lifted his head the moment he was born. With his eyes still closed, he sniffed the air and crawled toward his mother. Seeing his spirit, the mother wolf licked his forehead and said, "My 4th child was born amidst the lightning. He shall be as fast and powerful as a thunderbolt. I will name him Hibat, so that his enemies tremble at his very presence." Hibat grew rapidly. His paws became strong as he climbed the mountain peaks every day. One day, a pack of jackals chased the young cubs while the older wolves were away. The mother wolf stood alone to defend them. Without a second of hesitation, Hibat threw himself into the fray. He fought several jackals alone, sustaining wounds but saving his brothers and protecting his mother. The pack leader, Korakon, arrived and was moved by the cubs' bravery. "Hibat is as fast as the wind and ruthless as lightning," Korakon said with pride. "No one shall equal him." Years passed, and the cubs grew into adulthood. On a hot summer day, the pack was moving through the thickets. It was time to hunt. Korakon, with his ancient wisdom, commanded, "Stay low. The prey is not close yet. We wait." The pack moved like shadows. They were experienced. A large deer was drinking water nearby. Hibat's young blood was boiling. He wanted to prove himself as a leader. "Patience, the deer is still too far," Korakon whispered. But Hibat did not listen. He lunged forward prematurely. The deer, alerted by the noise, bolted. The hunt was ruined. Korakon's roar shook the mountains. "Hibat, why did you act without orders? You put your ego above the pack. A wolf who does not obey is a danger to us all. I exile you, so that the trials of the world may teach you a lesson." Hibat left in silence. He went from being the pride of the pack to a lonely wanderer. The first night he shivered from the cold. The second he suffered from hunger. "Why am I alone?" he wondered. A voice seemed to echo, "Solitude is not a punishment. It is a fire that purifies the soul." Slowly his pride softened and his eyes opened to wisdom. He learned to observe and to listen. One day he found a wounded wolf from a rival pack. Hibat shared his prey with him. "Why help me?" the stranger asked. "We are enemies." Hibat replied, "Answering evil with evil is easy, but true strength lies elsewhere. We must never forget that we are all wolves." Eventually, a longing for his home filled Hibat's heart. He returned to Borjar just as a gunshot echoed through the trees. His pack was surrounded by hunters. "Kill them all!" one hunter shouted. Hibat charged like a lightning bolt. He took down the first hunter. A second hunter fired, and Hibat was heavily wounded, but he did not stop. He fought until the hunters fled in terror. As silence returned, Hibat crawled toward his mother and collapsed at her feet. His mother held him with tearful love. Korakon approached. "We cast you out, yet you gave your life for the pack. Welcome home. I am old now. I entrust the pack to you." The pack howled in agreement. Hibat lay by the cliff, wounded but alive. He realized that a wolf's true power is not in his teeth, but in his spirit. Thank you, everyone, for watching. See you in the next stories.